Hey Megan, it's Eric. I'm making a video. I don't know if you're making a video today as well, but I just need to make a video because I haven't made one in a while and stuff. Yeah. So, work. I worked. It was cool. Sucky, but work. 2 more days. Yeah. Um, yeah. Let's see. This is what I always do. I always tell you about work via a sentence, and then I rant about what I'm doing. So it's always different, even if it's like another daily video thing. I'm just doing everything different every day of something different. Yeah, I've recently been reading Go Sick. Ooh, because I finished Crescent Moon, Category Freaks. That's name. But I started this 2 days ago, and I have barely a chapter left. Bloop, bloop, bloop. It's really good. I found a spider, and my bookmarked it out of my book. So that's cool. Are you a spider, or did I just make you move? I think you're just a piece of dust. It's a dirty house. Text me, Twitter. I don't know where it was. Is this chapter? I'm not on the last chapter. Sorry, anyways. It's 170 something. Oh, where? Concern. Press that. But anyways, okay. Go Sick. I've watched like 13 episodes of the anime. There's like 20 blue 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 episodes. Um, it's really good. Yeah, it's a Tokyo Pop novel, but it's actually translated really well until I just lost it again. Until I get to some typos, some grammatical. Because I have not seen that picture. Go away before that page then. Anyways, there's some pictures because it's a Tokyo Pop novel. And that's all. It's a light novel. But yeah, it's really good. It's about a Japanese schoolboy named Kujo. And he is scared of everything, but he's also rather conceited. And he goes to school in Sawville, which is in a European city, probably fictional, maybe factual. What's the other word? Non-fictional? That's not what you say. Maybe it's real, maybe it's not. It's European, and there's an academy that's like prestigious, of course, and there's a huge maze-like library, which apparently was because a king built this huge maze staircase thing to lead up all the way to the top, so he could run away from his wife every so often and be with his mistress who lives on top of the staircase, and it would take so long for the wife to get up there that he would have time to hide her. And it's really funny. That's just a rumor, but anyways, but he goes up there sometimes to visit a small girl named Vitorica. It's a weird spelling, but apparently it's a guy's name. That's what she said. That's what he said, actually, technically. But yeah, and she is like 4'5". She's very short because she's a little girl, but apparently she has a very old voice. I imagine like Yuko from Holic. Um, just that kind of air, and she smokes from a pipe, so that's very Yuko. Um, yeah, it's just a mystery novel that she's always very knowledgeable and very elementary. But no, she's a bitch though. She's very rude. Um, and there's like a secret about her that I don't know. No one knows. No one. But there's a detective in the beginning who has ridiculous hair that spikes. I didn't show you a picture, but it's better if you didn't. But I'm gonna show you anyways. Look at his hair. Look at him. His name's Greville. He's this ridiculously, he's pompous. He's a know-it-all. Like, he goes up to where Vitorica is when Cujo's there and literally talks to Cujo, but is saying, like, he's a detective, by the way, sorry. He's a detective, and he has cases, but he can't solve things for himself. So he goes to talk to Cujo up in the staircase, but he knows that Vitorica's there, and he doesn't make eye contact at all. They don't make eye contact at all with each other. They're both like, none, you're not there, but I'm going to talk to Cujo. So you can hear the riddle, the mystery, so you can solve it. And then he'll be like, oh, I know what to do, because Vitorica just said it. And it's a ridiculous game. And it's funny, though. But yeah, that's what I've been reading. And I don't know what I'm going to read next. I don't know. I have to start reading S.A., the Monday Out Crescent Moon. I started reading on page 1, and I was like, oh, words. And that was when I was anti-reading. So, I don't know. I might pick up that, because I'm literally the kid in lunch or break in the cafeteria at work who is just sitting there reading. Not talk to anyone, but I occasionally look up and check my phone, and it's just very monotonous. Anyways, next, I've been playing World of Warcraft because I wanted to, and I saw Joey Graceffa playing it. I mean, he used to play it all the time, obviously. He's got a level 85 mage, so come on. But no, he started playing Mists of Pandaria, which I'm sure you've seen on YouTube, because there's ads up the wazoo of it. It's a new race. They're not Alliance or Horde. They're, like, peaceful, tranquil people. They're pandas. Pandarans, which means panda humans, pretty much. But yeah, I started playing because I wanted to play as a panda, but I was like, no, I can't, because the only way I can play is if I play for free, which there's a lot of stuff. You can't whisper to anyone, you can't invite anyone to a party, you can't invite anyone to a guild, you can't go over level 20, you can't get more than 10 gold. It's just a lot of stuff. But anyways, so I played it, or I started to play it, and I was like, oh my god, I can play it. Say I've only played before once, and I got to level like 8, but I wanted to get to level 10, because right when you get to level 10, you can view your character online. So I made Josh level me up to level 10, and I never touched it ever again. And then he sold his account, so that's sad. Lucite, my character, is gone. Human priest. She was a human priest, and I don't know, something about her. Anyways, so I played it. I started to play it, and I was like, oh my god, I could be a Pandaren. I could freaking be a panda for free. So I played like 3 seconds as a panda. My name is Art de Luna, because Artemis is taken and I'm a hunter, so I shoot things with a bow and arrow. So I do Art de Luna, Art of the Moon. It's dumb, but it was available, so I took it. Available. I got to like level 3. It's really like a corny thing, you know? Like, it's very childlike. It's, at least for the panda, like, it's very easy. And then if you watch Joey play, he doesn't even know what's going on. It's funny. Anyways, so I went into that server the next day, and I couldn't go in because it was too full, because so many people are playing now because of the Mists of Pandaria. So I went into a different server, which means I had to make a new character, and I made Cheesy Pirate, because I wanted a guild reference, Cheesy Beards and Blades. Blades is a rogue, and I'm a Night Elf rogue, so I wanted Cheesy Pirate, which is available. And right now she's level 17, and I've only played for 3 days, so I'm really excited and really sad, because I can only go to level 20. So either I'll just keep that character and then level up the panda, or the Luna, because if I can get into that server. If not, I'll just make another panda on this server. That's fine. But just keep playing it because it's free and it's actually really cool. But yeah, I'm literally just doing quests, it's awesome, but it's depressing because literally I hate doing quests, and I just like exploring and like talking to people and learning the mythos of the world. But nope, I've just done quests and I'm level 17 in barely 3 days. Like, added up, it's probably like 8 hours. It's ridiculously easy. Hopefully it gets harder. But that's what she said. But yeah, so that's that. Work. I have like 6 minutes to talk. Okay, work. I did a class. I had a class at 7 a.m. I usually work at 7:30. I had to go in 30 minutes early for something called Lockout Tagout. Confidential, man. But that's, yeah. It was a class for like 45 minutes, and then I had to take a test. You need 24, there's 24 questions, you need 19 right. If you miss any more than, how do I explain this? You need at least 19 right. Is that how I explain it? You can't get more than 5. I don't know. Anyways, I had 20 right, so it was just enough. So that means I got a lock and a tag. Lockout tag out. And that just means that I can fix a machine now. You turn off all the power to the machine that you're going to fix, and you put your lock on it, which has your tag on it. And that means that no one can mess with the power anymore because you're working on it. And if someone messed with the power when you were working on it, you'd be dead probably. So you put a lock on it, and the tag tells you who's working on it. And anyone else who's going to work on it has to put their lock on there as well. It's a very complicated thing, and I still missed freaking 4 questions. Anyways, but yeah, so that's that. And First Niagara, my bank in Alaska. Remember how there's like 5 of them in Auburn? Remember that? Like every corner of First Niagara? There's one here, down by Wedmont in Alaska, and they just got sold to Community Bank. So there's no First Niagara anymore, which is my bank, and Josh's bank, and our joint account bank. And I put direct deposit in for First Niagara, which still is real, so the money should have went in. But no, something went wrong. So I got an actual paycheck. Paper. Where do I cash that in? Because there's no more bank. So I walked down to Tops, which is like this far away from my work. It's really not that far. And then I cashed it out, cashed my check, and then Josh was looking at banks and stuff, and there was a bank right in Tops called Citizens Bank, and I put money in, made an account, obviously. Josh made an account. I got pre-approved for a $1,700 credit card. I took that up just for emergencies and groceries, because apparently the first 90 days you get money back if you use it on gas, groceries, or medical purchases. So that's cool. But yeah. That's all I had to talk about. And Josh is reading Eon, which is one of the books I got on our anniversary a long back. Remember that book haul that I made you witness in my room? Does that make sense? Remember that though? I do. I haven't read it yet, and he took like 2 days, and he's got like 20 pages left. He didn't know I didn't read it, so he just picked it up because he didn't want to bring Perks of Being a Wallflower to work, because he didn't want to damage it, because he damaged Fault in Our Stars, the little cover. So I let him take the cover to work for some reason. Anyways, point is, he's reading this. He loves it. He's got like 20 pages left. I need to read it, but I have so much to read. I could probably read this tomorrow. I'll probably finish it tonight. Anyways, 13 minutes. What have I been doing after that? Oh my god. The Guild, Season 6 is out today. Dexter came out the 30th. Once Upon a Time, Once Upon a Time came out the 30th. There's a new Code Geass season out, but it's not finishing the other season. It's called Akito the Exiled. That's episode 1. That's out. Sword Art Online, episode 13. That's out. And I've been watching the X Factor UK season 9 because our American X Factor isn't coming out fast enough for me. But yeah, that's my life. That's it. Yep. Bye, my god.